at ExpertGate, we really dedicate 50% of all of our profits to developing curricula and teaching initiatives centered around on Industry 5.0. Now, this is really benefiting underprivileged communities worldwide. How do you think we can further enhance these efforts, and what roles can universities and industries play in maximizing their impact?
Okay, so I think not a marketing as expert, but I know under the pyramid, the base of the pyramid is where innovation is. That's where innovation sits. And I think we can bridge this gap. First is to get down and understand the needs of those are the underprivileged people, understanding the need and presenting a solution to their needs. So first to understand the needs of the people and using our experience to bring out the needs and also using that need that we've appreciated to come up with a solution. So I'm looking at universities reaching up to close that gap when it comes to learning, teaching in terms of technology integration in the teaching learning space, in terms of making learning accessible to the privilege. So we can do this better if we understand the nature of people at the base of the pyramid. I think most of the universities that currently universities globalizing learning, but if you sit at the forefront and even in that space of globalization, you realize it's still not globalizing. It's still opening up the access, but the access has gatekeepers. And that is where we have the struggle. That is what I want to change that narrative of closing the gap by presenting a solution or by finding a solution that resonates with the people and that fits and solve their problem. Because at the bottom of a pyramid, there are a lot of dynamics. There are a lot of because I'm from Africa, West Africa to be precise. So back home, there is a deficit when it comes to education, and governments are doing their best to expedite that. And I've seen international institutions trying to bridge that gap by lining up micro credential courses, online courses, and all these. But if you get down there, you realize assessing that is a problem because of internet, assessing that is a problem because of the sort of content type that comes in, because the content types doesn't resonate with the people. So if someone is back home trying to access an online platform, yes, maybe he will get access to the platform, but how will that impact the person's life? How does the learning resource resonate with the needs that is down there? And this is where I always call the need analysis needs to be done, not for specific people, but coming down to the base and understanding what are the basic needs done using the already known resources to make that change. I think that possibly might not help. It will seem to solve a problem, but the problem itself might not be solved because yeah, it called for root learning, it called for just I would say coating that dark surfaces that we know. It called for a lot of things that are not realistic and are not long lasting solution. So I'm looking at an institution bridging that gap by understanding the people and coming up with those solutions that fits and help the people to be specific.